Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Matt and Liz here, and welcome to Sydney. We're here again for another weekend, well, a couple days, and then we're heading off somewhere else, and we will tell you about that shortly. But first, let's just show you where we're spending the night. We are staying today at Crown Towers, Sydney. This is the first 6-star resort in Sydney, so we're quite excited to try out the Crown Towers. We've stayed at Crown Towers in Perth many times, but this will be the first time in Sydney, so we're quite excited to show you around. Alright, so let me catch you guys up. Last night we took the overnight flight from Perth to Sydney and landed at 6 AM this morning in Sydney. We, however, decided to treat ourselves because our flights for this trip that we're doing over the next couple of weeks we actually haven't paid for at all. We collected enough Qantas frequent flyer points to buy all our flights, so we splashed out a little bit on our accommodation, and we're staying at Crown Towers, Sydney. And we decided, seeing as we were landing so early this morning and couldn't check in, that we would go to the Crown Spa. So we just did that, and we've now just finally checked into our room. Let me show you around. So we're going to go over this way first, and we'll go through to the bathroom. There's a couple little wardrobes both sides, and a really nice lush bathroom, double vanity. There are so many amenities in here. If you like your amenities like I do, this is like, that there is everything you could possibly need is in here. We'll show you properly later. Behind here we have a toilet. This toilet absolutely scared me the first time we walked in here. When you get closer, it automatically opens on its own and starts cleaning itself. Apparently it's like the Japanese toilets. I've never seen one before, but I nearly squealed when I first walked in. Then in here we have, helps it from opening up from the right side. Really nice big shower. And a giant tub right here. And there's a TV on the wall, so pretty excited about that. We'll come through now to the bedroom, which is just over here. We have a nice beautiful bed here. Matt's gonna show you all on the camera, but the bed is here. But the best part you have to check out is the view we've scored from this room. So probably over here, when you look straight out the window here, we have this nice beautiful view of the Harbour Bridge. So we absolutely love this room and we can't wait to come back to it later, but for now we are very excited to go and check out the pool area here. So we're going to go do that, refresh, and we'll catch in with you later.
just finished up at Crown and we're just about to take the ferry, and we'll show you very soon where we're heading. So travelling in Sydney, most of the public transport we've been taking is ferries, and it's so easy to use the ferry system. Just use your phone to pay, whether it's Apple Pay or Google Pay, or you can use your card if you really wanted to.
As long as you're using either a Visa card, MasterCard or an American Express, you can tap on and off with your phone's payment system or with your physical card as well.
So, where we were heading on the ferry is Taronga Zoo. Now, we've got a membership to Perth Zoo, so we get access to most zoos within Australia, if they're at least part of the program.
The program is called Zoo Friends, and it's always worth checking if you have a zoo membership anywhere in Australia, if it is part of Zoo Friends, before you go to any other zoos around Australia, as you may have an entry already included.
So Taronga Zoo is actually on a high hill, so bonus for you is you actually get to see the city and the harbour bridge.
So we just walked past the chimpanzees and they all looked really sleepy, rightfully so, because it's actually quite a warm and muggy day today. And then right as we were about to put the camera away, one of them climbed up, grabbed a rope and started swinging and put on quite a show for us, and Matt happened to be rolling, so it was pretty cool. We're going to show you. And a trip to the zoo in sunny Australia is never complete without some icicles.
And as an added bonus, I think you might be making Pepper a little bit happier as well. You a little happier? I think so.
So we were just walking through the rainforest area and we spotted this. So just above me is what is remaining of the Sky Safari. So the last time Matt and I both came to Taronga Zoo, because Taronga's built on a hill, the main entry point is actually at the top, but the ferries, which is an excellent way to get here, arrive in at the bottom of the hill. So they had this Sky Safari, which was like a gondola chairlift type of thing that would actually take you up to the main entry and give you really great views of the zoo. Unfortunately, it is closed for maintenance at the moment. They're building a brand new ride which will be opening soon, so keep an eye on that if you are coming to Sydney in the future. In the meantime, they are running buses, so you don't have to walk all the way up the hill. You can still ride over on the ferry, get some great views of the harbour, and then ride the bus up to the zoo. Hey, so we've just checked into our hotel. We did move because we decided to stay closer to the airport as we're going to be travelling again tomorrow. So we're staying at the Pullman at the airport, which is in Mascot, Sydney. We're just going to take you around the room and show you really quickly. It is night time and we've had a very big day out in the sun all day. So we're just going to take you on a quick room tour, and then tomorrow we'll show you the views and everything during the day. So this is our room. This is, I think, what they call a deluxe king room, but I'll double check and we'll put the correct information down the bottom for you. This little setup here we were quite impressed with when we walked into the room. It's a little bit different to what we've seen in any other hotel, having the clear wardrobe with the gowns hanging up. It kind of made it feel really luxurious as soon as we walked in. Just behind that we have a bar fridge here, and there's amenities like a sewing kit and shoe shine, or your standard stuff in the drawer there. Over to the side here we have like your coffee machine and tea making stuff. Again, all pretty standard, but they have got an espresso machine, so if you're into that, that is quite nice. Beautiful, nice king bed, TV, really comfy lounge chair here. It's pretty good, I don't mind it. And then over to the side here, we've got our bathroom with the shower and then a slider screen between the shower and the toilet. The only thing I will mention is these yellow lights in the bathroom here. I'm not loving these. I'm loving the room, but the yellow lights are going to make it interesting when I do my makeup tomorrow, so I'll let you know how that goes. And they've given us little waters, complimentary, and because we are Accor members as well, Accor has given us these little sparkling waters, and we've had one of these before, and I think it's like a little dessert pack or something, so we'll open that up later and find out what's in there. But we are going to get some rest and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. So we're just finishing up on our Sydney trip. We're at the airport. We are very early for our flight. We came a bit early because we have a little bit of PTSD from the last time we came to Sydney last month. We got stuck in really bad traffic coming to the airport. We made it about 20 minutes before our flight, and the security line was really long. Fortunately, I spoke to someone and they let us go straight through. But then of all things that could happen, the x-ray machine actually broke while both of our bags were going through the scanner. And it ended up being this huge thing. They had to wait for someone to come and fix it. They couldn't just pull them out because it's protocol or whatever, it's fine. And then they got re-scanned and we literally ran to our flight. We had a minute to spare, only to get there and then they announced they'd delayed our flight. So it actually kind of worked out well for us, but nonetheless we didn't want to risk it again this time. So we've arrived early, which means that we're doing our wrap up from the airport rather than in our hotel rooms where we would have liked to. But our filming might seem a little bit out of order for this trip just because some of the places we were at weren't really suitable for vlogging, like they were either really noisy or the lighting wasn't good, so we just sort of took some films of what we were up to without talking about it. But today is Saturday, it's lunchtime on Saturday, and we arrived into Sydney Thursday morning at 6 AM. So when we arrived our first day, we checked into Crown Towers, and because we had a lot of time to kill before check-in, we actually booked into the spa, so that was a really nice experience. It was good, hey? And then we later checked into our room, checked out the pool area, and then we went out to dinner. We tried out Cirque Rooftop Bar first for some drinks and tapas, and then went on to Woodcup for dinner. But I think we're actually decided we're going to do a proper video about Crown Towers when we get back home, because we both have a lot we want to say about it and tell you. So we're not going to talk too much about those now, but we'll do a proper video when we get home and break that all down. Yesterday we got on the ferry and we went off to went to the zoo and we had a lot of fun, and that's where last night we came and it was quite late when we got to our hotel. We were both quite sunburnt as well, but it's clear up, you can't see it too badly today.
Still a little bit sunburnt on the top, but
we were pretty tired last night when we checked into the Pullman, but we did manage to get some dinner in there as well. So I think we're going to do a full breakdown on our Sydney hotels experience once we're back home in Perth. But for now, we're actually not going home yet. We are at the airport and we're flying somewhere else, and we haven't told you what we're up to yet. Should we tell them?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
Yeah.
Let Matt tell you where we're going.
Yeah, so we're flying from Sydney now to Melbourne, but we're not just staying in Melbourne. We're actually going to be doing the Great Ocean Road.
Picking up a hire car, it's been on our bucket list for a really long time, especially because Matt is actually from regional Victoria. He comes from a town in the southwest region of Victoria, and every time we've gone there we've always said it would be great to do the Great Ocean Road, but we're always on a real time limit, so we usually take either the inland route because that's a lot faster to get there, or we take the train and bus, which also takes the inland route. So this time we've allowed a little bit more time, and we're hiring a car and we're going to spend a few days down the Great Ocean Road, which we can't wait to take you all on that adventure. But we've been keeping this trip under wraps because we're actually surprising Matt's family. We're going to go further than the Great Ocean Road and go visit the family, but they don't know that we're coming. So we've been keeping it really under wraps, and our posting on social media might have seemed a little bit out of order during this trip just because we had to pretend we were in Sydney longer than we actually were. But yeah.
I think it'll be a nice surprise.
I think so, and we're going to go do a lot of day trips while we're in the southwest region of Victoria as well. So we have a lot coming, so make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned to see what we get up to.
Alright, thanks guys.
See you from the Great Ocean Road.